Thank you so much for this introduction. It's really such an honor to be here with all of you. What we do is, we're really concerned with our members' associations, what their needs are, what their concerns are. We try as much as possible to have that connection with our members. We have two pillars, freedom to publish and copyright. Those are our two main areas of focus. So we need to be there for each other, support each other, and really give each other hope, as we're doing today with our discussion.
I am the Executive Director of publishing house Beletrina Academic Press from Ljubljana, Slovenia. What I liked from today's meeting is that I get the feedback that we're thinking alike or on the same level. This is very important. And I think that these kind of discussions, exchanging of ideas are something that is very missing, and it's giving us strength to move on. So yes, I appreciate that very much. I think it was a shift in thought, a shift in a business model and thinking about publishing, actually, just to put it in one sentence. I think that we actually moved away from this traditional hard concepts of thinking about books and book selling and consummation, about readers, etc. So I think this was a step into the new world, which is this parallel digital world. So this was a big shift. It is not negative, it is actually also very positive. So COVID was in a way an opportunity, and I always like to see it like this. I think that the industry should connect more. This would be a good way to come on the same level and know what we are fighting for as a group, as a connected collective, what we always were. This is one of the things, yes. And I think that we also need promotion in this sentence and clear goals. What will the publishing in the future fight for?
Hello, I'm Senja Požar. I'm Senior Rights Manager at Mladinska knjiga and Cankarjeva Založba Publishing House. We are very honored to host Madame Bodour Al Qasimi, the President of the IPA, today in Ljubljana. This was a great opportunity to share our ideas about publishing, our experiences during the pandemic, and to open very important topics regarding the future of publishing, not just in Slovenia or Europe, but also how to connect the world. Well, I believe that we faced very similar challenges as other countries, especially in Europe. We deal with closed bookstores, so we need to invent a new system of buying books. I do believe that after some time that we reorganized perfectly, so we sold even more books than we expected, so that was good. I do believe that it recovered, really, because it is obvious that people need a book. The future will never be the same as it was before. We will have more hybrid book fairs, more hybrid connections, in person and via Zoom and so on, but we will be connected. The point is that we felt very similarly all around the world that we need that connection badly, very much.
I am Anže Miš. I'm CEO and the owner of Miš Publishing from Slovenia. We mainly do children's literature and focus on the highest quality of that. I think it was very constructive, and most of all we learned quite a lot about IPA and the initiatives that are taken. So yeah, it's very helpful. Our main challenges during the first wave was definitely the closed bookshops and libraries as well. So we had virtually no channels to sell. It did pick up after a while, especially the first online book fair helped it, and now it did double, but yeah, mostly the sales and to some extent the ignorance of government to recognize the importance of libraries and bookshops as an essentials. They were non-essential, and that was the challenge. We helped ourselves with the promotion over online, And online sales, I have to be fair. The government, of course, did some subsidies programs for the business that were not able to operate. So we were having some pauses, or how to say, in our operations. Since, of course, we could produce the books, but we could not really sell them, which in the long term would not work. So we prepared ourselves that it might take longer, the closed bookshops. However, during the next waves, bookshops fortunately remained open, so it helped. So to be able to compete with the competitors that are in forms of big media companies, not necessarily publishing companies, namely Netflix and so on. So, and of course social medias, which are taking a lot of attention from kids. And I'm afraid how this is gonna reflect on the once those kids actually grow up. What's the reading gonna be like? How many people are actually gonna still be reading?